Hi everyone, so today I am reacting to XO Kitty Season 2. I've watched Season 1 when it was released because I was depressed. I had no choice. But I already know how unbelievably cheesy and over the top it is, but I like torturing myself, so I'm gonna check the Season 2 with you. Let me check.
Last semester ended with so much drama.
Okay. I forgot how they inserted like almost all K-pop songs ever in this. LOL.
Well, Bebi Judgement, when I left for winter break, I thought it was for good. But here I am, back in Seoul, 1 month later.
1 month?
I never imagined Yuri would call her mom and get me back in. But now that I have a second chance, I'm not.
First of all, what? Sorry, but in Asia, it's either you're doomed or, well, if you're lucky, maybe.
Or should I say, Principal Lee now. Congratulations on that. Principal Lim resigned because of last semester's scandals. Thank you. Many of which involved you, Miss Covey. Presumably you are prepared to port your time at KISS with more consideration and care this semester. Yes, absolutely. 100%, I reckon.
Let me guess. The roommate situation is gonna be an issue. Okay, why does this guy, this one on the right, looks like Steven Yeun? Is that his name? Wait, Steven Yeun. The one from Walking Dead? Oh, I'm correct. Steven Yeun.
Hello, Cole. Yep, I'm coming. I better go. Chidi, really happy you're back. Thanks. Me too.
Even my 14-year-old Wattpad writer self is cringing. And I'm like 2 minutes in. It's like they put all criticism from from the first season, because she had this ultimate goal with her mom, and eventually the show went on not even addressing, maybe just a tiny bit, but not really focusing on that, despite it being her reason why she's in Korea. And now in season 2 they're like, oh my god, we should correct this because people pointed it out, people noticed. I get what they're doing with figuring out what you like. Oh, wait, what type of people you like. Is that even right to say? Anyways, you get what I mean. But sometimes the shows overdo it. One example that I really liked with the story flow is, if you know, the also Netflix series, the sex education one. For that one, I thought it was just gonna be comedic and just poking fun at that aspect. But when I watched it, I actually cried on scenes where it's really impactful and they did a really good job like conveying their message. But for maybe TV shows like this one or series, most of them struggle with how can they like make it relatable. But it's like they're overthinking on how to make it relatable that it ends up really forced, and like it came out of nowhere. Because if I remember correctly, her history with what's the name of the boyfriend, they dated for what, 3 something years, long distance type. So it's weird that she suddenly has an attraction to the girl who was portrayed as her enemy, or like just someone to put against her. Actually, someone's gonna read those or find those, post it online, and then I don't know. The boys. Oh, they. Okay, they. Never mind.
Kitty, I think I fell in love with you. A little bit. Or a lot.
Okay, is this a fantasy again, or is this actually what happened after the ending? Okay, sorry. They put like the long distance thingy, the Korea Boo fantasy, also finding out your bi thingy, and now they're putting the enemies to lovers trope. Pick one.
No, it's not a prank. I know it sounds crazy, but I've been having these feelings.
His confession isn't. Oh. Just because you had people rooting for them to be together doesn't mean you can just throw this immediately. At least, like, people expected it to be built up properly. That was your second shot at this, second season. Supposed to be, but maybe I'm just saying too much. It's the first episode in 4 minutes in.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the drama thing. With no, hindi. You sort of 했는데.
Where are the subtitles? What the hell? Okay, there are no subtitles, so I'm just gonna. Wait, is it meant to be like that way?
But 싶어서 is it?
Ah, yeah, that's what he said. Yeah, I agree. This was low key what I imagined what my romance life is gonna be when I entered high school, which is also known seventh grade here. Well, Philippines has a weird educational system now, so it's kind of hard to explain it to everyone. But yeah, first year high school, seventh grade, whatever. I'm just gonna say high school. I was 12, and this is what I imagined because I was watching romance anime, and you know how if it's reverse harem, it's kind of I'm gonna be that girl. It's either Kitty's parents didn't know about her being kicked out. Cause I don't know. Cause if you actually fuck up, it's weird that they let you back there again. I don't know. I think just realistically, if ever the parents did know, they wouldn't even consider letting Kitty back there, even if she was given the chance. Because number one, they had the problem that Korea is very far away from where they lived, and I don't know. It's kind of not making sense for me.
You believe this? The three of us are roommates.
What did I say?
Let me guess. The roommate situation is gonna be an issue.
Sorry. It feels like they also tried to be really, really inclusive here. Anyways. Okay, I like. What's his name? Minho? Minho? His cardigan is really nice. Dude, what are you gonna do? Oh my god. Okay, good job. Please, this is how I wrote my old fan fictions. Stop!
You see that? When I mentioned Kitty, he disappeared into his room.
No shit. Okay, hold on. I forgot about the story of their parents. I'm just gonna roll with it. Don't tell me she's gonna fall in love with this girl now.
So it is Joa. What on earth? Isn't that
What did he say?
so it is Joa.
I have no idea what he just said. I thought it was a Filipino word like jowa. Wait, who?
Dad?
Oh, okay.
Okay, what are you doing here? Aren't you meant to be on your tour?
Cause he's not like you, Kitty, who switches every minute. So is he like, if you guys know JYP, is it supposed to be like this? I don't know. Chris Jenner?
You did say you wanted a date outside of the friend group.
Fuck this Korea bullshit. I'm happy there's food. Sorry, that whole situation is so weird. He's standing right there. Okay. Her reasoning is really not clear. With they, is she real? Who is she into? Was that supposed to make us feel like, oh my god, he's he's so arrogant? It's not doing it for me. That's your only reason for turning him down? Mr. Lovers. God. Hold on, you guys are not besties, so why would you expect her to contact you over the break? You guys are not making sense, so inconsistent.
Then I'm bi. What? Kitty, that's so great. I'm so happy for you. Wait, is it because
Why are you announcing it like it's I don't know. The way they delivered it is like I finally got a cat. Oh no, communication problem. Okay, fine, you guys are friends now. She's so delulu that every moment that's happening to her, she thinks it means something. Okay, fine, I'll give you. Wait, how old is she supposed to be here? Wait, she's supposed to be 16. Okay, I'll give her the naive mindset. Naive teenager mindset. Okay, it's so weird how they. Sorry. Maybe. Maybe it's nice to portray that you can be friends. You can just be friends with, other girls. You don't always have to go against everyone or accuse them of, I don't know, whatever pick me stuff. But I don't know, the delivery is not giving. It's so weird how informal they are. I mean, maybe it's just me or I don't know, Asian thing. But I think it's quite common. But if you're talking to, you know, a teacher or a principal, you're gonna reply at least in a really formal way, regardless if the teacher is young or older, or if you know them. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just nitpicking this show. Ah, sponsored. Did she say harmony? Is it supposed to be Omani? Oman? Wait. Why does it matter if she tracks down every boyfriend that her mother had? I mean, for me, when I asked my mom before, like, tell me stories about her love life, mainly because I wanted to, like, tease her and not, like, do an, I don't know, over what? Over think about it. Oh my god, my mom dated this dude in high school. I think that's why the moon is blue.
and finally discover who my mom really was?
Through her dating history, how unreliable is that, because it is proven that when you like someone, you match their interests as much as you can, of course. But especially the teenage years, I also can agree to this that for example, if this guy said that he's a fan of this band, you're gonna be like, oh, oh yeah, I heard them one time at the radio and I like this song. You're gonna you know adjust so that one, you guys can talk about something more. Two, you can discover similar interests, even if you're not really interested in that thing, but you like the person, so it's fine. So, Kitty, what are you doing? That's not something that you should be focusing on if you want to know your mom. And since your grandma is, you have contact with your grandma. Now, I don't know everything about season one, her reasons and all, and then watching that whole thing. And now I'm watching episode one of season two. I don't even know how to comment on that. And one thing that I look for when I'm watching something is how good the story writing is, the dialogues is. I'm not an expert or a pro, but I do have a background on it, and I have my, of course, own style, own taste. And no, you cannot read what I read. But if you want, like, I don't know, for some reason, I actually prefer The Summer I Turned Pretty. That's the title, right? It's also cheesy. It's, of course, very Wattpad, but it had a good job capturing how cheesy teenage romance are written, like translated into a TV series. XO Kitty, of course, they both have the same Wattpad trope. It's just that in XO Kitty, I don't know, they're trying to squeeze as much tropes they can put in that it doesn't make sense. And when you have also Asian roots, it's hard to even go out during the weekends without needing to list down 10 reasons why, 20 more evidences that you can go out, like, cleaning the house, doing this and doing that. And most Asian household has really strict rules. You're lucky if you didn't have to deal with that, but yeah, for most people, we're talking about most, is this whatever Kitty is doing? Dude, we can't even get out of the house without needing to over explain. I'm telling you, those box of letters are gonna get out. And she's gonna be like, embarrassed. You have a crush on him, don't you?
Well, I think he's really cute, and we were talking about it at dinner, and I think Kamal's mouth. Oh, wow. Really? That's great. Why don't he text him? Total power move. I love that. He
Why are you even putting this song? Oh my god. Just because it's popular. Have you guys encountered the short film ads on Facebook or TikTok, I think? This looks like this. The one with like the young heir. What is that again? Like the Kaplan thingy?
Miss Haley, your Gucci outfit and Chanel handbag for today. But this year, I'm changing things up. I don't want to be known as the Kaplan heiress, okay? I want to make real Fred. You must be the Kaplan heiress. That's me, the one and only Candace Kaplan. Excuse me, but you don't look like a Kaplan to me.
This is what this is.
pretty cat what I deserve. Now leave me alone. I do wear a lot. Yeah, that's a mud chat bitch.
It's not impactful. Maybe wait, oh my god, I have so many shit to say at episode 1, but you know how, look at her, she has a baby face. They could have weaponized that and stretched it for a few more, maybe just 2 3 more episodes. If you've watched My ID is Gangnam Beauty, I think that's the title of it. You saw how they used her, the antagonist there. The girl is pretty, right? And she has this face that's friendly. They could have used that approach here. If they wanted this TV series to be like a blend of American and Korean drama, they should at least like implemented those elements, cuz honestly in Korean dramas there are a lot of cheesy and cringy scenes there, but you end up like actually rooting for it to happen because they convey it really well. They do write it effective. For example, I rewatched the Scarlet Heart series, the one with IU, and if you rewatch it now, it's actually really cheesy and really Wattpad. You know, this girl gets transported to this era, and then all these prince take an interest in her. That's really like anime-esque or really Wattpad, but they did it really well that even if I cringe at the scenes, I still enjoy it because maybe one, nostalgia, and second, they did it well. It's a fun rewatch. They did this pretty early. Episode 1, it's like they already. Wait, how many episodes does this have? Oh, just 8. They have 8 episodes for this. Since they only have 8 episodes, maybe that's why they squeeze it in episode 1, cuz it's so weird. Episode 1, she comes back to school, and then she is awkward with Minho, and Minho is awkward with Day, and Day notices it, and Kitty is roommates with Yuri and her girlfriend, and there's a new girl. And during the school assembly, she sits beside the new girl. I don't know, there's a lot. And then they squeeze in the mother thingy with them. I should have a thingy counter. It's just them. Wait a goddamn minute, you know. There's a lot of dramas as well that has a lot going on. For example, the one that got viral, which I also enjoyed, was oh my god, what's the title? Da. Oh, Marry My Husband. That shit was so wow, overwhelmingly good. It was an enjoyable watch. No kidding, there's a lot going on there. Like at first you thought it's just gonna be revenge, fixing or having a second chance in life, etc. But then they got to later parts. If you haven't watched this, I'm sorry, a bit of spoiler, but yeah. They had a lot going on, like killing this, killing that, the parents reveal, the cheating stuff. But it was good. It had an impact and it had a purpose to the story on how they portrayed it. Maybe I'm nitpicking too much on XO Kitty. This is just episode 1. I'll see if I still want to see episode 2. um, I'm pretty sure the actors here did a good job. And of course, the writers as well, the production team, and all. But I don't know. The concept is good. It's a spin off series from To All the Boys, which was also surprisingly like a comfy movie for me to watch when I'm in the mood for it. It was nice because maybe some of the moments in that movie also got to me, which is a good thing. There are flaws as well, but it's like XO Kitty. She doesn't even seem like the same person we saw in the movies. And people can argue that because she grew up, she's 16 now, and in the movies she's just what, 12. So yeah, maybe I'll see you in episode 2. Let's see. Bye bye, baby.